Hi, good night, good day, or good afternoon, depending on what time you happen to be watching this. Welcome to another episode of House of Stars. I'm your girl Star, and today we are going to be doing Ask Star. I know. Mentioned in the last video that I would be doing the Kim Kardashian reading. But I've been fairly busy and I'm extremely sorry. And yeah, you're probably seeing my incense smoke all coming up here. Yeah, this is Mendy, if you guys are wondering what it is. I did like a very like sad attempt at doing Mendy, and yeah, next time around I'm gonna actually Google some designs and make it look a lot better. But enough of that. Let me just move this because this is like I'm having it's just kind of ruining the frame here and my face. It's a smeg all over the place. So let me just move this to the side over here. Okay, so I have a couple announcements when it comes to the Ask Star portion of the episodes and what I'm doing, and of course for the celebrity psychic readings. So first, I'm gonna start with the celebrity psychic readings. I am supposed to do Kim Kardashian next, but I've been asked to do Amber Rose, and Amber Rose is actually one of my favorites because I love her. I just think she's just bad and amazing. So I'm gonna be doing Kim Kardashian and Amber Rose together. If most of you guys probably don't know this, they actually do have the same birthday, which is October 21st. So I thought, okay, let's see like what kind of contrast I get between personalities between the two and do a Kim Kardashian and Amber Rose together. So that's something that I'm going to be doing for the next episode, and that should be up within the next couple days. I want to get it up for tomorrow. I'm not sure. I have a lot of things to do tomorrow, but I should have it up in the next couple of days or so. Okay, so that will be coming up soon. Also, I wanted to let you guys know this is also something for it depends if you happen to be in the Toronto area, but I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Adrian. She has an amazing business where she does Reiki, which Reiki is energy healing, called Room to Meditate. You actually can find them on Facebook, Room to Meditate, and it's located in Toronto at 1409 Yonge Street. Also, she does do long distance Reiki as well. So, if you happen to be a person that may have Skype, I'm not exactly sure how she would do it. That would be something that you would need to take up with her. But she does provide long distance healing, and she's who I go to actually get my Reiki work done when I need like an attunement to get all my chakras all aligned, and get all these clearings and things like that, so to speak, on the more chakra energetic level. I go to her. So you guys check her out. She's Room to Meditate. On Tuesday, she has Pay What You Can. And you can just drop by, or you can just simply call her, which I'll put all her information in the description box, but you can call her at 647-927-5830. Again, that's 647-927-5830. I contest to say that she's a very amazing and skilled Reiki healer. Also, I believe she's also a Reiki teacher as well. Yeah, she's done a lot of work for me when it comes to Reiki, and I swear, like, I've felt nothing but balance and free and open ever since I've been going to her. It's been crazy. Like, I remember I had a session with her, and I was feeling very weighty. Like I felt like very weighty, and I felt like I would always have these issues where I would spiral. You know what I mean? And there was times where I would sit there and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't feel like that's my energy. Like I don't know why I'm worried about this. Like that's something that I don't need to worry about. It doesn't align to what's going on in my life. And when I did the Reiki work, she actually laid her hands in the area of where I was feeling that. And that's when she went through the Reiki healing at the end. She told me that I was carrying energy of at least 20 people within my sacral area. So, like sacral and my root chakra. And of course, I'm an energy channel. I'm a reader. So, you kind of store energy within that area. So yeah, she had to clear that from me. Also, she does provide like the necessary stones that you may need when she does Reiki work on you, so that you can still stay in tuned after you get the process done. So please check out my friend. She's absolutely amazing. Tuesdays Pay As You Can, and it's Room to Meditate at 1409 Yonge Street East. or sorry, Yonge Street, North, it was North Sound, Yonge Street in Toronto. Okay, so there's that. Also, I am, like, again, 2020 special still going on. I know it's been really effective for a lot of people. So just know that if you want a reading with me, it's $20 for 20 minutes. When the Ask Star portion is happening right now, I am really probably just going to try to stick to doing 2 people for now, because I am not editing videos. And when you kind of just load them up or upload them, just, you know, kind of guerrilla style, just like, you know, a one take kind of champion type of situation, it does take a very long time. And of course, I don't want people just sitting here with an hour video to watch, right? Like, let's kind of keep it in a reasonable time. They're already long enough being a half an hour. So when it comes to the Ask Star portion, it's only going to be 2 people that'll be reading at a time. Keep in mind, if you're asking for have an Ask Star question, just know that if you're asking for a reading per se, or something that's more broad, like what's to come for me for the next 3 months, that is a kind of question that you would be asking in a reading. So at that time, you would book, and you could do the 2020 special, which is $20 for 20 minutes, or whatever time brackets that I do have. Also, again, yeah, just to make sure you have a good clear side of your face, name, date of birth, and location. And if it happens to be a question that involves somebody else, like if it's a relationship, make sure that you provide their name, date of birth, and location along with their photo. Okay, so enough of the announcements, enough of the this and that. Let's move into the reading. So today I'm going to be reading on 2 people. One is Delone, and I think it was Delone or DeLeon, but Delone and Jimingoo. Okay, so we're just gonna open up the reading by clearing the energies, inviting friendly spirits to play, and to protect the reader, of course, myself and you guys as well. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raziel, Archangel Uriel, I call upon you right now in the name of Jesus to be here in the midst, to give me clarity and insight to help DeLeon and Jimingoo on their queries. I pray that you protect both of these people, protect myself, and protect those that watch this video right now in Jesus' name, and that there be nothing but good energies that flow within this space at this moment. Amen. Okay, so let me just load up. I have the slowest laptop in the world. I swear. It's slow as ever. But you know what? Praise God. I have a laptop. Okay? Yeah, I usually like that. Usually when it comes to anything that I happen to complain about, I usually try to be thankful for it in the same breath, because I can easily not have it. Something can easily go wrong with it. Right? So be thankful. Some people don't have laptops. Okay, so DeLeon's question is, will I do good at my new job? I see that you're born August 15th, 1994. Okay, so let's tap into your energy and see what's around you. Okay, so what I do see around you and see in yourself, of course, you're born under the sun sign of Leo, so you have a sense of a sassiness within you. So you're very much of a girly girl or a woman's woman. So you're definitely a person who likes to take great detail into how you take care of yourself, how you present yourself, and one of the biggest thing is also reputation. Reputation is something that is very big to you or important to you. I feel like it's probably, maybe you come from a surrounding of people or in an area where certain people are known for not trying to always throw dirt on somebody's name, but at the same time, you know, everyone kind of has to put like a tagline or a tag name to every person that they see. And you want to be able to be one of those people that has a good reputation. I do feel like you're definitely a person that you like to see. You almost have this feeling where you like to always make people over, or make their good qualities shine. So I can see as a person, like if you were to walk in a room and you saw me and I got around and you feel like, you know what, you'd really look good if you put this on your hair. Or you look good if you were to wear a shirt with this color. You like to kind of like dress up and prim up people and make everyone look their best. I do see definitely that there's a lot of eyes around you. especially when it comes to a few males. I see there's a couple males around you that have some eyes on you. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but I feel like, I don't know if you're dating somebody, but if you're kind of seeing somebody, I feel like there's somebody around that person, like a friend, that actually likes you. So just keep an eye on that. I feel like you're probably dating or seeing somebody, but you probably don't notice that his friend is actually feeling you too. So I do see like a lot of great success for you. I know that you mentioned that you are in a position where you're going to be working in like aftercare, but I do feel like you're going to get into something that has to do with either fashion or media, or something that has to do with the image of people is something that I see that you're going to find yourself getting into eventually. Or promoting or bartending or something. But I just feel like you're going to be in an entertainment position. And through that position, it's where you radiate some kind of vanity of some sort. I guess I'm using the wrong term to actually explain that. But that is something that I see. Is like radiating some kind of vanity through what you're doing. When it comes to your job, I feel like you're going to do decently good at the job. I do get the sense that there's going to be either two women that actually work at this position that you may kind of buck heads with. It may not be like an outburst, but you definitely feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding or kind of sense of judgment coming off of these people, where they're going to be I guess, every workplace has them, like, just bitchy or try to, micromanage the things that you do, things like that. You know what I mean? That I do see coming up for you in that position. I think for the most part that you are going to do good at it. You're going to, if you're working with kids and stuff, you're going to have fun working with the kids. But I definitely see this is something that you're not going to necessarily do permanently. This is something that you're going to be doing for, I get the number 5. So maybe you worked there for 5 months or 5 days. I feel like it's probably maybe 5 months or so, maybe working in this position. But you're going to definitely end up doing something else. And I feel like what you're going to do is going to be doing something with fashion. So it'll probably be a job that maybe retail or something like that. But I see you changing positions within that time. This is just something that you're doing for now. Is what I see. I see like a lot of great things around you. I just feel like, you need to just be careful with the men that you meet and the men that you get with. Because I feel like I get a sense of a man that's going to be coming around, or you're probably with right now, that tends to be very possessive. And it's definitely a relationship that can move into it not necessarily being good for you on an emotional aspect. So keep that in mind. But overall, for your question, what you have, I do see for your job that you're going to do good with it, but you're going to have, buck heads or have a couple people at work that you're not necessarily going to be feeling. Okay? So I'm just going to leave that with you, and that's for Jimingoo, born August 15th, 1994. Okay? So let's move into Jimingoo. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. See, the lighting just changed right there because I pulled up your picture. It's in a totally different look. So let's get into Jimingoo. Okay. Okay, so I see Jimingoo born December 20th, 1985. Okay, so you are born under the sun sign of Sagittarius, and you're also 29. I'm 29 as well. You're going through right now in your life is what's called the Saturn return. Planetarily, like I can't really explain it, but pretty much it's when it's from the time that you're born, which just back into your Saturn return and aligning, I believe, with Jupiter. Don't quote me on this. And during that time, in your 29th year, before you turn 30, is when you revisit from the time that you are born. So usually there's a lot of upheavals that happen in your 29th year, a lot of changes, Also, you're going to start finding yourself kind of reminiscing and going through a little bit of nostalgia in your life. Like, I've been going through my Saturn return, being 29, and there's been so much things that I forgot over the years, and I'll just be sitting there and I'll remember memories from me being in elementary school. Like, there was even been a couple of nights I've even had dreams of me being in elementary school, and like things that I totally forgot about, that I didn't even remember, that, or feelings or emotions I had going on in my elementary school that were being revisited. So there's going to be a lot of that happening. There's going to be times that you're going to feel like you're going a little bit crazy and it seems like everything around you doesn't seem sure or balanced. But know that you are going through your Saturn return, which is your up until, I believe you started going through this about, I say, January. So it's going to run its course all the way until December, or the following January after that. Or so pretty much, well, all the upheavals and things like that. So when it comes to your Saturn return, right now, what you're doing, the things that you do for in your life at this moment, is kind of going to pave a way into what your life is going to be like for the next 3 years. And that doesn't necessarily mean, like, say, like, if you're going through something like emotional or bad, doesn't mean like in the next 3 years your life is going to be a fucking shit show. It just pretty much means, like, the life choices emotionally, mindset and stuff, will have a huge effect to how you deal with things here on out over the next 3 years. So let's move into, and I just felt I needed to tell you that because Spirit just came to me and kind of felt compelled that I actually share that with you, that you are going through your Saturn return. And for those of the people that are born, that are 29 years old, and were born in 1985, because 1985 babies, this is our 30th birthday year, that you are going through a Saturn return. So you feel a lot of upheavals and changes. You feel like everything is just all over the place. Just know that you are going through that. Okay, so what I do see around you, I feel like, you are you're a sweet girl. You're a very nice girl. I see that you tend to have a sense of shyness to yourself, but when you do get around certain people where you do feel comfortable, you're very outgoing and talkative. I do feel like for the most part, when you do talk to people, you have a hard time finding people that really understand what you've been through and what kind of background that you come from. What I get a sense from you is that I see a lot of pressure. Like, I don't know if you grew up in a surrounding where there's a lot of pressure or like demands from a parent. I always feel like a male energy. But I just feel like the sense of pressure in always having to impress, or always having to like walk on eggshells, is the kind of vibe that I'm getting, and I'm getting it from a male energy. When it comes to your upbringing, I feel like you're definitely a person that kind of carries the mythologies of your parents on your back. Sometimes if we grow up in a certain upbringing or way of thinking, so to speak, like if our parents grew up where they, for example, dealt with a lot of jealous people in their life, and they kind of instill that in you, like, don't tell people what you're doing because they're going to be jealous, or don't do this, or don't keep these kind of friends. It's like, that's not necessarily your mythology, that is their own. So I feel like you kind of carry that, and that it's like it kind of affects the choices or the certain energies of what you bring into your life, because you're actually carrying on the experiences of your family rather than carrying on and going through your own experiences and learning and things like that. I do see, I don't know, I've picked up old people. I'm not sure if you do work with the old people, but I feel like that's something that you would probably really do well with, is working as a nurse. Like, I get like maybe like a hospice or something like that. That would be something that you would be good at. So your question, I believe it has to do with this Blake individual. I didn't get Blake's date of birth, so this is going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to have to pull really hard on this one. Okay. So when I do see this Blake individual, it's kind of weird because I feel like this person is from a distance. Like I always, it's like I don't know if this person lives far from you, or you're always keeping an eye on this person, and this person kind of lives their own life, but you happen to be like a clandestine or coveted aspect of their life. Is what I do see when it comes to you and this person. I do see that this person is, I get a sense of a lot of worry around this person. This person tends to be a little bit depressed. Sometimes I feel like he kind of has sporadic, outbursts and emotions about certain things. And that's because I feel like in certain senses, he doesn't really know how to express himself. And he kind of has that mindset of, people don't really care. So it's like when you try to, explain to him that, okay, hey, like I am trying to be here for you, or be understanding, or try to be that supportive person for him. It's almost like as if he doesn't really see it, because he doesn't believe that really exists around him. He knows you're there for them. He knows that you care for him. But at the same time, it's like one of those things where some people just want to be contented in their bitterness or their sorrows, so to speak. Okay, let me see your question here. I do see when it comes to this person that I feel like you're about to embark on some kind of change between you and this person. Where I see that you're going to find yourself in a place where you're going to start thinking a little bit more about yourself. That's going to happen within the next 3 months. But I feel like that's around the time when that person is going to make its way around and be understanding. Okay. So yeah, so I see that you're going to take some time to kind of focus on yourself. But I don't see like this is going to be a situation where there's going to be like a break or like a breakup, or so to speak, in a relationship. I just think that you're going to find yourself in a place where you're not going to be kind of, I want to say like you're like hanging on his beck and call, but like, because that's too strong of a word to say to refer to this person. But in your relations to this person, I mean. But I do see you being in a place where you're not going to be crazily worried or upset or obsessive of where you guys are going to actually go in this relationship. So I do see like if you want to make this situation be something long term, will be something that you need to hang on tight to and actually help make it work. But for the most part, what I do really see about this relationship is that I do see that you're going to find yourself in a position kind of growing within yourself and growing into yourself more. So keep an eye and focus on yourself is what pretty much spirit is telling me right now, is what I see about this person. But yeah, that's what I see. I see a good things coming up for you. I feel like in a sense you are making yourself a little bit stagnant because you really don't know what it is that you want to do. So I feel like you really need to spend a lot of time really focusing on what it is exactly what it is that you want, and bringing balance in your life and in your future, is what I do see around you. Sorry, because your picture's kind of at a distance. So yeah, this is why I say clear sight of the eyes, because if I see your eyes, I can see a lot more. Yeah, that's what I see. It's weird. I don't know why, even though you are close to this guy or you've known him for a very long time, I do feel like there's a sense of distance when it comes to this person, which is really weird. So yeah, I definitely see. Yeah, I definitely see that you're gonna find yourself in a place kind of more focusing on yourself. Um, and there are some changes that are coming up for you. I do feel like you're gonna have to take care of somebody. I don't know why I feel like I get nursing of some sort, or taking care of somebody of some sort coming up for you. Um, but what I really do see that you need to do is that you need to get a little bit more grounded, and within yourself, and thinking a little bit more about yourself. Because I'm getting like when I'm getting your energy is kind of like sporadic. It's kind of all over the place. And I feel like you need more of a sense of balance. You're very much a mental person. So I feel like it's like you overthink and think about a million and one things at once. Um, and you're worried about a lot of things in the past. And that's a lot. You have a lot of past stuff that you need to let go. So, keep your prayers strong, stay in meditation, and keep your mind very clear. And good things are to come for you. So that is it for the episode of STARRE. Stay tuned until next time, where I'll be doing a video on Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian. So it's going to be a face-off of the October 21st girls. Again, if you want to get a reading with me, it is $20 for 20 minutes. Also, I'm going to leave it in the description box. Please check out my girl, Adrian. She's absolutely amazing, from Room to Meditate, okay? So, if you haven't already, make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you comment, share, and most of all, subscribe. It does not cost you a thing. So, I do want to thank you so much for your time tonight. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.